Hello, we are live at Justin Auto Garage here in Juba, and I'm with one of the youngest CEOs in the country. Can you please tell us your name and then tell us how you got interested in mechanical work?
Thank you. By names of Justin Latio, aka Justin Igwe. I became mechanic since 2009. It's not that I wanted to be actually a mechanic, but from the way I've seen from people were suffering. That's why I decided to be a mechanic. Like there was a guy who was a mechanic. He do repair motorcycles, and I admire his family, the way he built his house, the way he lives. That's why I admire his lifestyle, and indeed I also joined him, and he said let me join. But since I joined him, at least there's some difference that I know that this work is okay. That's why up to now I focus on it.
Did you go through some sort of training, or you just found yourself doing mechanic work?
I actually went to him, and when I finished my primary, then I went to him. I said I wanted this work, but he told me there are a lot of challenges I can't manage. But I told him it's obvious, this is what I want to do. I admire the way you look, and I wanted to be like you. So he told me open, no problem, you can join, and you see if it is okay with you, you work. If it's not okay, then you leave. I said okay. So I went to him and I started working normally. But after, when I learned that, because we do learn with the Arabic language, so after that I decided to go to school to learn some of the things now in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means you did not actually go to school to pursue this kind of profession, but you just went for a training.
Yeah, I first went, and then after that I went for a training. I went to training when I've learned already, when I know how to do everything, but now like some of the things, how to write them down, because you see there's difference between Arabic and English.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the difference. So when I went to school, at least I know things in English and how to write them, or the importance, how to calculate other things.
Okay, at a certain level, do you feel like regretting why you chose this profession? Are there some challenges that make you think back that, hey, I shouldn't have done this, I should have done this?
Yeah, actually there are some challenges, but the challenges comes in a way that the clients that we do carry. You find someone may give you a car now, like this is engine for instance.
Yeah.
You're working on engine and someone gives you a price of I need my engine to be done by today. And you find there's rain, some of the nuts are difficult to remove. There are a lot of things, and after that the person blames you you don't know how to repair. But actually this work needs time. Why I regret was because sometimes you are forced to do the work where you don't even, you are not willingly, but you're forced just do it, and that is how it is.
Okay, if somebody comes now and he wants his car to be worked upon, and then he gives you a lot of money to make sure that his car is worked on, what is your intake on that? Do you take the money and work on whatever thing? Do you take the money and leave out the previous work that you've been doing just to go and make sure that you complete this work?
But sometimes it's not all about money. It's all about how the work will be, how perfect the work is. Because sometimes someone may give you money, a lot of money to do his work, and he wanted just time, I need this thing within 2 hours. But now you find within the 2 hours, removing maybe one of the nuts, it will even cost 30 minutes. And they're around 30 nuts. So removing it will take time. It's a matter of time, not a matter of money. But if you talk of money, you find people, like for instance, people do spend a lot of money, but at the end of the day, you find the work is not well done. But it's not all about money. Money will come after, when, at least if you know that the things are right.
Okay, when did you start establishing this garage?
It's 3 years now.
It has 3 years.
3 years now, yeah.
Okay, do you have some achievements, since you started?
Yeah, actually I have achievements. There are many that I've achieved now, because I was not like this by then. And as you can see, I have around 20 or 30 cars now, but I've started with one. Imagine from one, then you find if somebody is calling you every day, I have a new client calls, it means there's progress at least. There's
Yes.
at least well work that I'm actually seeing from myself. When I started, it was actually hard for me because all these cars that you're seeing, these are people whom I don't know before. But I came to know them when I've worked actually, and they have realized that the work is okay compared to other people. Then they also call others like, come and do this. So now, the difference here is, at first when I started with the one car where it started for me like we work and the money is not enough. But now you find today people have cars now they bring. I do have surprise calls from people that I even don't know. But now what I've achieved is, one, at first when I came even this set was not there. The spanners were not there. But now I have at least there are things that I have personal. I have a wife now, I have house, I have everything that I feel I should have, I have now.
You know, within the context, like our people, as you said, you were inspired simply because you saw a challenge with cars and you wanted to be in that position to make sure that cars are well managed and maintained. You know, there's a perception that, you know, this profession is really not that fun. You know, what do you tell to the young people out there who are doing nothing?
Actually, what I want to tell those who are out there is, like, every foundation is always hard. Like, for you to start is hard. So, like, at first when I joined, it was difficult for me, where sometimes we don't eat. Mm-hmm. But now the difference is because those days if I don't eat, but today if I'm eating, there's some difference here. Because those days when I was working, sometimes we are not given food. Even some of the spanners are not there. You find the work is too much. At the end of the day, you are not paid, and it actually gives you like you should leave. But now I came to realize from the person whom I'm working with, this person, by then he was also like the way I'm starting. Mm-hmm. So it means if he was like this, if I put my man on into this work, I'll be better. Like him also, I'll be like him. That's why I forced myself actually until I learn it. For those ones who are out there who wanted to learn this work, it looks as if it's hard, but it's simple. It's simple in a way that if you get someone who can tell you that do this, and you do it perfectly, you get it. It can't even take a year. You learn a lot of things. But now what I've seen from most of the guys is, sometimes if they are given something that do this, they feel as if the work is heavy, as if they don't gain anything. But actually you'll get what you want, but it will not come now. It will take years. But those years you have to be patient.
Now that one brings us to are there some people that you inspired?
Yeah, there are a lot. Others are now working with NGOs. There are those who work with the companies. But then when they came, I used to tell them do this. Until now, they're good. Yeah.
Okay, maybe a message to the government in case they would like, in case you need any support or an advice that you would like to give to the government.
Okay, from the government side, what I want is just because we mechanics actually we do have challenges. Like you see here, the set is not all that enough. We don't have set, and like the case of the materials and the working equipments. You find in other countries they have lifters where you just put the car and you press. Mm-hmm. Those are the things that I actually want and are there in my plan. Because now sometimes someone may bring a car when it's raining and it's hard for you to work. Yeah. But outside other countries, whether there's rain, there's sun, there's what, even at night people do work because they have good machines, they have good houses where they park their whatever. The cars in. So that is my only challenge now that I'm facing. Because sometimes you find someone who is in need of his car to be worked on, and you find there's rain, or someone wanted to travel, you find time is just going because you don't have anything to do.
Okay, how do you see your future now in the next 2 years or 3 years?
Actually, for me, I'm always confident. I'm always confident because where I've started is not like where I'm living now. And I'm always confident that by the grace of God I'll be someone else. I'll be like others.